Alright. Hello, everybody. This is Chris, aka OBG, aka OBG Monetize. Oh, I said that wrong. OB DemonetizeMe G. There you go. I got it right the second time. And if those titles, well, that one title, is any indication, I have a very incensing topic to talk about today. And the first thing I want to say about it is that I never thought I was impenetrable. I may have came across like that in my other videos, thinking that, it may seem like I thought I was untouchable, and that, I was such an insignificant speck on the YouTube horizon, I will say, that I was, so obscure I wouldn't be noticed. And I never thought that, but I kind of did. I was on the fence about thinking I was untouchable because I was so obscure. But I guess I'm not. So, that is what I'm here to talk about. Now, everybody, as I'm sure everybody on YouTube, has battled with, the YouTube demons that people like to call, the copyright strikes, the channel shutdowns, the channel flaggings and false flaggings, and getting DMCAs and people censoring people with stuff like that. And the more recent demon that's come into YouTube hell's fold, if we can call it that, is the flag for unadvertiser friendly, or advertiser unfriendly, or both, whichever one. It means the same thing. And this one's been hard at work ever since they incepted it. I think it was around the time of the YouTube Hero situation, which I guess is still going on. And I got a few main points. Now, again, I didn't think that I would never be targeted, because I obviously am uploaded videos that do tread the line, if not, step over it with both feet completely, of being what they would consider unadvertiser friendly. So they're not fully in the wrong for doing it. It's just the tardiness of it. Because what my problem is I had two videos recently demonetized. One talking about 9/11 and, from a Canadian perspective. And my basic gist in that video was, it's been, 14 or so odd years. And my main point was in that video was that you're not doing anybody any favors to run footage every year of it happening and reminding people that it happened. I'm sure people who were directly affected by it are never going to forget that it happened, because they relive it every day when they see pictures of their family, and they see, they get triggered memories of them and stuff. They relive them dying that day every day anyway. And I basically said, to show it on TV or show things that relate to it every September 11th doesn't do them any favors. It makes them relive the horror of that day and the terrible feelings they had. And, I said never forget isn't something that has to be replayed every year for them to not essentially never forget. They'll never forget anyway, but you're not doing them any favors by pounding it into them every year. So that was the basic gist of that. And I guess, being an American company, it probably stepped on some toes. But I requested a review of that video because I thought it was just an opinion, and I wasn't initially out to make inflammatory opinions. I wasn't trying to, offend anybody directly. It was just my slice of the opinion pie on it. And the other video that was demonetized, I'm going to look it up here. I have the thing here. Videos, yep. 9/11 one. Oh, and this is great. I made a video of my opinion on what was dubbed by, I think, John Green or one of the Green brothers. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was dubbed by a prominent YouTuber of the Adpocalypse. And I made a video titled, I'm reading the title right now, Adpocalypse Now, OBG's Opinion, update on the future of my not podcast. And, for a jab, I put Jake Paul in the title. I wrote Jake Paul in the title, just because everybody was saying if you put him in the title of your video, you'll get massive views. Well, so I was just making a joke about that. I'm sure that's not what made them demonetize it. Now, it kind of made me a bit suspicious because I made a video referencing the adpocalypse, and then it gets demonetized. So, does that mean you can't talk about the adpocalypse, or you can? I don't know. Now, also, and I said in that video, I said I made videos that made it seem like I thought I was untouchable. Well, the Adpocalypse Now video, I do state that, my main point was, and I referenced episode 3 of the Not Podcast, which again, and I'll state it here again, is still untouched. And if they manually went through everything and they listened to that, I don't know. I basically said episode 3 was, in my opinion, the most controversial episode of the Not Podcast that I did. And they're all in their own way controversial, depending on how you see things. But I thought episode 3 was the most uniformly offensive in that it had the highest chance of offending the most amount of people just from the content it had. And so in the Adpocalypse Now video, which is currently my most recent video, I said, I don't understand. I said, I'm such a insignificant speck in the giant YouTube landscape that, I guess that's why I haven't been targeted by getting demonetized. And I said, if you're gonna, and I think I did say this in that video, if you're gonna demonetize people and stick to your rules of, having decent content and all that other stuff, then you've gotta put it under an entire umbrella and include everybody. You can't just pick and choose from the most popular YouTubers. Now that could seem as if I was trying to poke them with a stick, right? But still it's wrong, because after I requested a review on that also. Now, tonight I went to check my creator studio on the desktop site, just to see if the requests were answered and whether they got the monetization reinstated. And I find 8 additional videos demonetized. And I'm like, the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna swear. This video, I'm putting it up unmonetized. So if they want to retaliate in response to this video, they'll have to just block it or whatever. I'm not asking you to do that, but I'm not going to monetize it, so I'm not going to give them a chance to demonetize it and censor it in any way. Anyway, I don't need advertiser revenue on this video. This just needs to be said. So anyway, the main thing that sparked me wanting to make a video is because in the direct wake of these 2 requests being asked for, 8 additional videos get demonetized. Excuse me. And some of them, one of them, the Nice Man parody of Ass Man from Badass Billy Gunn, his intro theme for the WWE. That was uploaded on January 26th. But it recently got demonetized. It had 32 views. I don't expect the world of getting views. I don't expect millions of views on my videos. Because, again, I know I'm insignificant and I'm not that much of a presence on YouTube. But these videos, and I have a screenshot playing in the background of the video. It'll be the background of this video. These videos, and the Not Podcast episode 2, it was released 4 days prior to that on January 22nd. Now, these videos have been up and monetized with no incident until very recently. They were probably demonetized in about 2 days ago or whatever. But I'm saying until now because I just realized that they were. So my main question was, if these videos were deemed not advertiser friendly, why weren't they deemed not advertiser friendly, say, on January 27th for the Nice Man parody, and January 24th, or even, February 1st for the Not Podcast episode 2? Why did it take so many fucking months for them to just now be advertiser friendly? Now, I haven't added or edited anything into these videos. They've been vanilla as they were when they were uploaded. So I never went in and added anything or changed the tags or anything like that. I may have changed the tags a little bit maybe on the not podcast ones. But I didn't change the tags on Nice Man or anything like that I know of. And so why is it, and look at this one, the Savage Proof, an unkempt occurrence. It was me farming stuff in Borderlands 2. I got Unkempt Herald. The video is 1 minute and 6 seconds long. It was uploaded on November 9th, 2016, but it's just recently advertiser friendly. But it's 1 minute long. But it's just recently advertiser friendly, even though it was uploaded what will be almost an entire year ago. So what makes it like advertiser unfriendly in October 2017, but not November 10th, 2016? Seems really lazy to me. Oh, but wait, the other viable, the other viable assumption is that it was deemed advertiser friendly because the other two were requested a review of. Now, I don't believe in everyone's out to get OBG. Fuck. I'm not of that mindset. But it just seems weird that 8 additional videos, which were uploaded very, not recently, would just all of a sudden become unadvertiser friendly when they were not edited or changed in the last day or so. On the heels of 2 other ones getting a review requested by me for 2 other demonetized videos. So, did something change in the case of the Savage Proof, the Unkempt Herald Borderlands 2 video? Did something change on January 1st, 2017? Must not have, because I uploaded 2 videos in January on the 22nd and 26th, and they weren't demonetized until just recently. So there was no change of the year institution of a new rule. I don't know. Seems suspect to me. But, yeah, to just make 8 additional videos demonetized after they were uploaded so long ago, on the heels of asking for a review of 2 videos that are probably not advertiser friendly. I mean, the 9/11 one, I can see, where that ruffled a little feathers. But it leads me to believe that if I hadn't asked for a review and just let them go unmonetized, would those 8 additional videos be demonetized at all? Now, I'm not saying YouTube's in the business of retaliatory video reviewing and stuff. I mean, why would they do that? If everybody assumed they did that, no one would upload anything and their business would die. So why would they do that? Why would that be their aim? But if there's a better reason why a video that was uploaded almost an entire year ago is just now advertiser unfriendly, I'd like to hear it. I mean, seems fishy to me. But hey, what do I know? I'm just OBG. I just upload the stuff. If it maybe times have changed, and what was offensive back in January is more offensive now, or maybe it wasn't offensive back in January and now it is. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, the 9/11 video was demonetized previously, and then it was put back. I think I made a commentary somewhere, either on Twitter or Facebook, that it had been demonetized and remonetized in the past. And if that's true, then somebody else must have went through it and then demonetized it again. I'm going to have to double check that. But I'm pretty sure I remember it being demonetized previously as well. And then got remonetized, and now it's been demonetized again. And of course, I can't request reviews for these because I'm not a big YouTuber, so none of them have over 1K views and probably never will unless I become a celebrity of some fucking sort, and that's not gonna happen. So, I mean, the only way these would ever get 1,000 views is if I went in and view botted and just had like 5 fucking computers going on, F5ing every one of them 1,000 times each. Then, maybe they'd get reviewed. But we all know that's not very savory YouTube tactics, is it? I think they kind of shake their finger at people who do that. You know, you'd probably expect them to not be a fan of that. Apparently they're not a fan of videos uploaded a year ago that are about Borderlands 2 loot drops either. But I could go on forever. Just seems funny to me, and I'm a little incensed about it. But, as per their policies, there's, I guess, nothing I can frickin' do about it. Unless people want to watch all 10 of my videos 1,000 times each. But who's got time for that? Anyway, I'm OB DemonetizeMe G. And that's just my assumption on the Adpocalypse Part 2. Okay.